really care what your political persuasion is, but you should really call your senator. Because I'll tell you, this is costing the airlines millions of dollars. Last night I had a 6-hour delay in Houston, and the weather was perfect. It's because the air traffic controllers aren't getting paid.
Well, it is day 41 of the longest government shutdown in the nation's history, and the pain of it is really starting to be felt by flyers across the country. Overnight, all business flights have been canceled over at DFW Airport.
However, there is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel after a Senate vote last night took a major step forward towards reopening the government. And Trevor Sahaki is live at DFW Airport this morning. Trevor, I know you're monitoring those flight boards, so what are you seeing so far?
Well, Madison, the restrictions here at DFW just keep ramping up, as do the cancellations and delays. And these restrictions, you mentioned those business travel flights now prohibited here at DFW and at 11 other airports all around the country. Now, business travel basically means private jet travel. Now, there are some exceptions for things like emergency, medical, military, that kind of aircraft. However, for the most part, private jet travel is restricted and expected to be even more restricted at all these 12 airports and possibly even more airports as the government shutdown continues. As I mentioned, here at DFW, right now we're seeing 32 cancellations and 14 delays, and we are expecting even more to come. At Dallas Love Field, we're seeing 11 cancellations and 7 delays so far. As per the government order, DFW, Love Field, and 38 other major airports around the country must already reduce their flights by 4%. Tomorrow, they have to hit a 6% reduction and be at 10% by Friday. The move is due to air traffic control shortages caused by controllers calling out sick instead of working without pay. According to FlightAware, on Sunday, more than 2,900 flights were canceled and more than 10,000 were delayed. All of this has flyers frustrated and the government warning of more cuts going into the holidays.
Oh no, I'm stuck here. So I live in Arizona and I came for a friend's wedding here. I don't know anyone within at least 3 hours of here, so I am just here until I'm on my plane.
To answer your question, it's only going to get worse. I look to, the 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, you're going to see air travel be reduced to a trickle.
So what does this mean if you are flying out soon? Well, the Transportation Department said that if the airline cancels your flight and you choose not to rebook, you are eligible for a full refund, and you do not, though, get any refund for those secondary costs like your hotel or your meals. Now, it is up to the airline to decide what flights to cancel. Experts say a lot of those hub-to-hub flights, like a DFW to Chicago or Atlanta, those are likely to be preserved, but it's those regional flights, like a DFW to Lubbock or Tyler, those are more likely to be canceled. Live at DFW, Trevor Sahaki, CBS News, Texas.